Hey guys, okay, welcome to this third and last video on forces. We're going to look at just quickly look at friction, what friction is all about. I'm sure you've heard of this term. Okay, friction is basically a contact force that opposes or tends to oppose a motion between surfaces in contact. Okay, it's due to irregularities of surfaces. The surface at a microscopic level, you can actually see is very rough. So there are positive and negative effects of friction. Mainly, negative effects of friction is that vehicles will slow down when needed. Sorry, that's a positive by itself, but sometimes it can also be a negative. The negative part is also especially in moving parts in engines, motors, and machines suffering wear and tear. Okay, so there are four main negative effects of friction. One of them, first one we'll look at is the wheels, the shape of the wheels. Okay, so circular shape of wheels reduces the area of contact surfaces. Less friction, smaller force is needed to move shopping trolley. So we also see ball bearings roll around and prevent moving surfaces and machines from rubbing against each other. Okay, and another one we'll see is lubricants and polish surfaces. Okay, these surfaces help to remove some surface irregularities, therefore reducing friction. And the third one is a layer of air. For example, a hovercraft can travel faster, or even a maglev train. Okay, so some positive effects of friction will be your tire tread marks, parachutes, chalks, where climbers use to absorb their sweat, therefore improving their grip. Okay, next thing we're going to talk about is on free body diagram. How do we actually draw a free body diagram? These are basically individual objects where forces are actually drawn on them. Okay, so we've got an example. A car is moving to the right with uniform speed on a rough road before engine is switched off. How do we draw a free body diagram? First, you draw the weight, followed by the normal reaction. Normal reaction is always perpendicular to the body, to the surface in contact. And finally, the friction, because moving to the right, friction will be opposing the direction of motion. Okay, so what do you notice about these three forces? One thing to notice is that these three forces are always acting in, always touching the surface, because as we mentioned earlier in the chapter, right, friction is a contact force. Okay, all right, last and not least, we'll talk about the pressure. Okay, so what is pressure? Okay, pressure is mainly just a force acting per unit area. This is the formula. It's measured in pascals or newtons per meters. Okay, so pressure is used to compare the effect of forces acting on the surface. For example, you have two cylinders. If both of them have got the same weight, can you tell which one will actually have a larger pressure on the area? Okay, just want to bring you to the example of a lady wearing high heels versus an elephant. Okay, if let's say the mass of a lady, the weight of a lady is about 500 newtons or 50 kilograms, and the weight of an elephant is about 60,000 newtons or 6,000 kilograms. Okay, the contact area on the ground for the lady in heels is only about 2 centimeters square if she stands on the back heels. Whereas for the elephant, it's about 30 cm by 30 cm, it's about 900 centimeters square. Okay, so if I were to calculate the pressure, you can see the pressure for a lady wearing high heels is much higher than the pressure of an elephant over here. Okay, so okay, hope you enjoyed this final installment of the video on forces. See you in the next.